worked on the recording. Which means I might just need to record. Oh, there we go. Fucking technology, man. There we go. I just had audio problems there. We're just gonna hope the audio is good, because I can't honestly check. It's almost 4 AM time for Fanfest, which is, I believe it or not, wanted to record this for Las Vegas, but I didn't have it set up, and I cannot get rid of the options tab because we had to really heat through this. Cannot believe I woke up an hour ago, but I also can believe I woke up an hour ago because I'm just like that. Please ignore that options button. Now you might be like, Pengu, how are you watching this? Well, because my computer is special. I have to watch through the PS5. I opened Twitch, you may know. It's like, ooh. Are we starting early? Because that would be pretty gaming. Because I think we were like 20 minutes late with Vegas. "5 minutes, Miggle Party." My computer's gonna hate me, so it's my PS5. The things I do with my life. I don't even regret. There we go. Look at all those smelly Europeans. Gonna have to like multitask. In before Corsair is not the new job. I'm honestly not sure what the new job is because fuck if I know anything. It's really interesting. I am going to be multitasking, and it's going to be great. I'm also going to eat food here and there. This is 4 AM unhinged with Pengu, the only time I will do this. Look, Fanfest live reactions are an opportunity we only have every few years, and, you know, you really gotta take the opportunity where you get them. Oh, to be there at nice 9 AM Europe. I have food and I have water. What else could I need? Alright. Peeps gonna fucking kill me. That reminded my computer really opens y'all. But beggars can't be choosers in this world. This last week has been really fucking shit. So we gotta take our memes where we can get them. I'm gonna go with the audio. The audio should be fine. I ran a test last night and then struggled. this morning. But semantics! Okay. Ooh, we entered the dramatic 1 minute countdown. We're actually on time. Actually on time. Color me surprised, not gonna lie, because I do believe we were late with making this Fanfest. We were a little late. So dramatic countdown, 9, 8, yeah, unhinging. Let's get it. Oh boy. Right. It's the teaser again, right? It wasn't going to be a new trailer, was it? Or is it? Honestly, it's impossible to tell.
Ah, blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
I can't believe they changed his look. And Aaron Will got promoted to CGI. Right, it was supposed to just be the CGI, wasn't it? Because the full one should come later. CGI trailer for a teaser was so good, but it should just be the teaser again. The full CGI trailer will be in Japan. Catboy Taco, the greatest thing ever in this world.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
There we go. That's still wielding swords. That has to be Corsair. Yeah, that has to be our version of Corsair, right? Right? We all knew, based off of the weapon.
We have come to the land you call the New World. My home. Tuliyollal.
That's pretty gaming. That's pretty gaming. That has to be our version of Corsair. And there he is cosplaying. That's why I wanted it to be whatever, because he was gonna rock the outfit. Look at him go.
Hi guys!
I've got nothing in my ear.
He's
Thank you for
rocking
coming
it.
today.
Voice.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival 2023 in London. My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV.
He honestly rocks that cosplay, not gonna lie.
Also,
There has to be a version of Corsair.
Michael Christopher Coach Fox.
He rocks.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back. That said, some of you are probably wondering, where's Kate? What did Koji do
Naoki
with
Yoshida,
Kate?
producer.
It's okay. Kate is back in Japan working with the team
I was
overtime
gonna say,
to
isn't
make
Kate
sure
back
that
in
the game
Japan?
comes out in summer of 2024.
Oh guys,
So
it's
for
4
now,
a.m. and I'm
you're
gonna
stuck
never
with
sleep
me.
again.
まあまあ確かにね、ケイトさん今もう日本で 7.0 の作業バリバリしてるからね。今日は工事に、プライマルズと同時に通訳を
So
お願い
honestly,
して
if
ま
this
す。
was our version
日
of
本の皆さん
Corsair,
も、
I'm not disappointed. I
それか
mean,
ら配信を見ている全世界の非課線の皆さんよろしくお願いします。
All right, that's right. Kate is hard at work back in Japan, and we thought that since Koji was going to be here with the Primals, we'd just try to get our money's worth. So,
改めて皆さんこんにちは、お久しぶりです。欧州ロンドン帰ってこれて本当に嬉しいです。
all right, it's great seeing you all again, and I'm so happy to be back in the UK.
what I would not give to meet
さ
Yoshi
て
P.
北米に続いて開催となるファンフェスティバル2023、2024、今回は欧州ロンドンからお届けしてまいります。
Okay, so now coming hot off the heels of our most recent fan festival in North America, we are excited to kick off the festivities here in London.
Okay,
前回は北米でしたが、今回ようやく欧州にも帰ってこれました。欧州のプレイヤーの皆さんとお会いできて本当に嬉しいです。
All right, after seeing the fans again in Las Vegas, I'd been really looking forward to seeing our fans here in Europe.
Thank you. そして改めて、Q14 から数えて13年、そして新生14、今年でついに10周年となります。これまでの本当にたくさんのサポートありがとうございます。改めてお礼を申し上げます。
All right, so we've come a long way in the 13 years since the launch of 1.0 and the 10 years since the relaunch of A Realm Reborn. And we couldn't have made it this far without you. It's been an amazing journey.
his
And you have
heartfelt
my
speech.
deepest thanks for joining us along the way.
We love you, Yoshi P.
さあ、欧州ファンフェスティバル、僕の開幕基調講演からスタートしてまいりたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
And so now, without further ado, I'd like to officially kick off the keynote address. Yoshida-san, what's with the...
Please just confirm that. Is that
気
our
になる。
wall
Yeah, what is
poster?
it?
確かにね、トレーラ
Fuck, it looks
ー
so
に出てました
good.
ね。これと同じ格好の光の戦士ね。
All right, it kind of looks like what our Warrior of Light was wearing in the trailer.
まあ僕も50歳になったので、そろそろコスプレは勘弁してほしいっていうふうに
Oh
スタッフに言っ
god,
たんです
it's
けど、
4 a.m.
ま
and
あ
I'm
どうして
gonna
も
be
や
having
れ
a
と。
time.
So now I just turned 50 years old this year, and I'm getting a little old for cosplay. But the dev team wouldn't take no for an answer, so...
じゃあ早速新情報から参りたいんですが、今スクリーンに映ってるこの、新しい CG イラスト、パッケージデザインになる予定です。ぜひ覚えておいてください。
All right, so with that, let's move on to our first piece of information. First, you have this great artwork up here. This is the package artwork. And, dun-dun.
New job! Alright, please tell me it's Corsair.
では最初にですね、
Final
まあ
Fantasy
まだ絶賛
14
開発中
version?
なのでお見せできるアクションそんなに
It's
多く
something
はないんですが、イメージをつかんでいただくために動画をご用意してます。
And our first new information is about the new job. And as always, rather than have me talk about it, let's give you an exclusive sneak peek with this video showing the job in action. Roll it.
I mean, I just like the outfit. Fuck me. Alright, we wield swords, which makes it scouting. Right? This makes it scouting. We wield big swords. That become one. Why did they fucking Namoro? So it becomes one. You stick it together like it's a fucking... Oh my fucking god, that's gonna be gaming. That's gonna be gaming. So you stick it together and it becomes one. Viper!
黄金のレガシー新ジョブ
They always pull these. See, that's why I wasn't really sure it was gonna be concerned. They pull out these fucking OG
近
jobs.
接命令 DPS です。
All right, so the first of our two new jobs being released with Dawn Trail is the dual-wielding melee DPS Viper.
Does that make the abbreviated version
バイ
VIP?
パーはファイナルファンタジー14完全オリジナルジョブとなってます。
Viper is a Final Fantasy XIV original.
Yeah, our
世
OG
界中から多数い
job.
ただいた二刀流忍者とは違った二刀流の、正統派剣士を実装してほしいというたくさんのフィードバックに応える形で今回
I love being
実装が
wrong,
進んでいます。
So it was designed to cater to those players around the world who have been asking for a new dual-wield job that's different from Ninja.
まあこの黄金のレガシーに向けて、完全新規で企画開発が
I
進
mean,
んでき
they've
てます
proven they can just take
And
their
it was
weapon
designed
and make a job out
specifically
of that.
for Dawn Trail.
アートにも CG にもありますが今僕が装備しているこのデザインがジョブ専用装備となってます。
And as you can see here in the art, and from what was shown in the video, and what I am wearing, this is the Viper's job-specific gear.
ではバイパーの特徴を見ていくことにしましょう。
You know, that's
So let's take
back-to-back
a
papers.
closer look
OG
at the
jobs they
Viper's
pulled out.
characteristics.
That already looked fun as fuck.
ロールは近接 DPS で装備枠は忍者と同じ DEX 命令という区分になってます。
So the Viper's role is melee DPS, with the gear type falling under the dexterity melee category, or the same as Ninja.
To back bangers, my lord.
二刀流武器というこの専用の武器を使うことになります。
And Vipers will utilize dual blades that are unique to the job.
クリックしてね。対応クラスは存在していないので最初からジョブの状態で使用可能です。
And of course, Viper will not have any required class. You'll start with the job.
条件使う条件は黄金のレガ
That's
シ
just
ーの
gaming, you
権利を
guys.
所
I
有
don't
してい
even
る
know
こ
what
と
to
と
say.
い
That's
ずれかの
just
ジョブレベル
gaming.
が80になっていることです。
And the only prerequisites for use being that the players have, of course, purchased Dawn Trail expansion
Right,
and have at
need to
least
have the
one job
expansion.
at level 80.
そしてジョブの取得場所クエストの開始地はウルダハを予定してます。
Well, fuck.
And the
That's really
starting
fun.
location for the job quest will be Ulda.
まあ、黄金のレガシースタートに際して条件さえ整っていればすぐに使用可能になりますので、バイパーで、メインクエスト進めていただくのも良いかと思います。
Starting
And again, the
location
job
is
should be
Ulda.
available
Okay.
immediately at Dawn Trail's launch,
Great,
as
because
long
I
as
was
the
getting tired
aforementioned
of
prerequisites
having to
are
go
cleared.
glimpse
So if
anyway.
you want to play the whole Dawn Trail main scenario as a Viper, you can do that.
続いて じゃあそのバトルイメージちょっと見ていきたいと思います。
All right, let's talk about the battle concept.
How'd they make two swords and go
バイパーはこの特徴として
This question
二刀流
is
武器を使用しますが、
So a Viper will use a pair of one-handed blades to attack their foes.
これを用いたこの二刀流の攻撃と、さらにこのブレードを合体させた合体剣という攻撃2つ、持
It's
って
4
ます。
a.m. and I'm going
They can
insane.
also combine these blades in a single two-handed weapon to deal heavier blows.
そして特徴的なのがですね、常時ヘイストがかかっているジョブになるために攻撃頻度かなり高いジョブになります。
So in addition to dealing swift attacks that are so
I want to
fast
whack
that they feel
things
like they
with a
already have
giant
haste
sword. I mean, a
cast on them.
giant blade.
今回、まだ開発中ということで、アクションまだまだ少ないんですが、自己強化することで、先ほどねオーラをまとってましたが、そういった強力な、
Calling on the
DPS を
memories
出せる
of
状
ancient
態という
countries
特殊な
contained
モード
within this
も用意されてます。
the Viper can
And so a
imbue their
Viper
body
also
with
has the
additional
ability
power for
to
a brief
summon
time.
this special power
So
to
it's
temporarily enhance
way
themselves.
simpler, cooler
Kind of like you
ninja
saw with that
is
aura
what I'm
that they
hearing.
had in the trailer. So basically, you're getting that extra DPS.
ウェポンスキルの間にアビリティを挟む頻度というのも非常に高いことを想定しているので、かなりスタイリッシュかつ操作頻度が高いジョブとして、現在開発
I'm
が進んでます。
absolutely
So
picking
Viper
this
is a
job.
technically demanding yet highly stylish melee job that affords frequent opportunities for players to execute various abilities in between the weapon skills.
ご期待に添えるように、開発を進めておりますので、どうぞこの新ジョブバイパーご期待ください。
All right, the development team is working hard to create something that lives up to your high expectations, so please look forward to it.
There it is.
Yeah,
Please look forward to it.
では今のバトルのイメージの説明を踏まえて、もう一度先ほどの動画、流してみたいと思います。
All right, so now, with all of that I've just explained in mind, let's take one more look at that video. Roll it.
Did he stick it together in his... The camera break. Not my poor camera. Why'd they have to use the fucking Malboro though? It just looks fun. Like, how can you not like look at that. Look at them go. Fuck that Malboro up. They're mean. So, how many cosplayers are already getting started on making this outfit?
ありがとうございます。
Right.
このコスプレすごくてですね、武器ちゃんと合体するんです。
Yeah, there he goes.
They did a really great job with the cosplay.
There he goes. Do the cool moves. He tries. He's a 50-year-old man, though.
Yeah, you should hold off. It's gonna break. Don't break it. Be careful.
Project
Calm down.
cosplay moment.
もちろんこの王のレガシーで実装されるジョブというのはこのバイパー一つだけではありません。
So now you all know that Dawn Trail will feature not one but two new jobs.
Right.
すでに
Caster as
遠
well.
隔魔法 DPS
That will
キャスターである
definitely
ことは
not ruin the
皆
game
さんにお
balance.
伝えしていますが、さてどんなジョブになるのか。
All right, and you already know that the second job is to be ranged magic DPS.
すでに北米の基調講演でもヒントはもう出ておりますので、答え合わせはすみません、日本のファンフェスまでお待ちください。
But as for what that job is, well, other than the little hint I dropped back in Las Vegas, you're gonna have to wait until Tokyo.
So the T-shirt was for.
ではさらに
Wait.
何
Wait.
何
Are you gonna hold those sword the whole time?
まあそうね。
Yeah.
じゃあちょっと武器スタンド出してもらっていい
Okay.
かしら。
Can we bring the stands out for the swords?
Oh, he doesn't want to hold it the entire time. Can I have your
Maybe?
swords?
Stands for the sword? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Thank you.
Just an applause for random square eating staff member.
It's okay.
Okay. And now for your real weapon, the clicker.
Okay.
Your CPU's true weapon, the clicker.
では続いて、基調講演進めてまいりたいと思います。新たな拡張パッケージ黄金のレガシーについて北米でも、ご紹介しましたが、ストーリー改めて簡単に振り返っておこうと思います。
He's just gonna wield one sword. He's still wielding in his own way.
In Las Vegas, but we'd like to do a little recap before we continue.
まず今回皆さん光の戦士にお届けするのは僕たちからの最高の夏休みがテーマになっております。
I must say,
So we
I'm
already
looking
talked a
forward
little
to going
bit
to a
about
brand new
how
continent.
Dawn Trail would provide the Warriors of Light with a well-deserved summer vacation.
But if I've learned anything, it's when they say we're having a break, we never have a fucking
西
break.
方のトラル大陸と呼ばれている地域になります。
And that vacation would be taking place in the far western land of Tural.
すでにパッチ 6.5 のメインストーリーパート1にてその片鱗、出ておりますが、
So with the release of part 1 in patch 6.5, you got a glimpse of where the story will be taking you.
Wait, glimpse, does he mean legs?
0につながっていくのは、パッチ 6.5、メインクエストパート2の方からになりますので、ぜひご注目ください。
But it will be the release of part 2 that you'll better understand what's in store for you and the Scions and how everything in Dawn Trail's main narrative connects together.
光の戦士の皆さんが依頼されるのはトラル大陸におけるある王国の王位継承レースへの助力になります。
So the Warrior of Light has been asked to sail west across the Indigo Deep to assist in a right of succession for Tural's throne.
おなじみのメンバーもちろん勢ぞろいしていきますが、
And of course, all the Scions will be joining the Warrior of Light in Tural.
今回そこで繰り広げられるのは暁の血命を二分する王位継承レースです。
Can't believe we're doing the road to El Dorado
not
in this
all will be on
recap.
the
I
same
cannot
side for
believe
the
we're doing
upcoming
the road
contest.
to El Dorado.
北米でも聞いたんですけど、ちょっとヨーロッパでも聞いてみましょうか。どの暁のメンバーと一緒にレースに参加したいですか？
Okay, so we asked the same question in Las Vegas, but we want to ask all of you, who do you want to be with you when you're...
Oh no,
in the
not the
contest? Who's
grand
on the
question of who's not the fan base.
一番最初にアリゼという声があります。
I heard Alize first. Somebody's really excited.
Incoherent Final Fantasy 14 fan screaming.
いや、いろんな、いや、これだけでもたくさんの方にね、いろんなキャラクター愛していただいてるのは本当に嬉しいです。
I'm really happy that you all love all of the Scions so much.
誰がレースの敵に回るのかもご注目ください。
But we can't tell you now, but who's going to be on your side? Who's going to be the opposing side? You'll have to wait to find
It's
out.
gonna be as long as Catboy's on my side, right? I feel like it's gonna be 4 and 4.
ファイナルファンタジー14新たな冒険の幕開けというテーマを抱えています。
So the main narrative theme for Final Fantasy XIV 7.0 is a journey of new discovery.
もちろんストーリーもこれまでの拡張パッケージ同様、RPG 丸1本分の体験しっかりお届けしていこうと思います。
And as always, we plan on providing players with a full standalone RPG's worth of story and experiences with this single expansion.
そのきっかけとなる王位継承レースとは何なのか。
I do love me
What,
some
however, will
recap.
that story entail? What is this contest?
トラル大陸にはどんなエリアや冒険が待ち構えているのか。
What adventures await in this new land?
そしてエメト・セルクも言っていたこの黄金鏡というキーワードは一体何なのか。
And what is this city of gold that Emmett
The
Self talked
road
about?
to El
もちろんこれま
Dorado.
で同様に皆さんに驚いていただく仕掛けというのもご用意していますので、ぜひそのストーリーお見逃しのないようよろしくお願いします。
And of course, we have a lot of other surprises. I can tell you right now, they're going to be big ones.
I love big surprises.
僕らもここからね、6.0 でストーリー1回ハイデリン・ゾディアーク編完結してこの物語が どう皆さんと一緒に転がっていくのかめちゃくちゃ楽しみにしてますので、
Okay, but I'm gonna
ぜ
be
ひ
completely
引
honest
き
with
続
you
き
guys.
皆さんと一
I'm
緒に
gonna
ファイナルファン
butcher
タジー
half
14
of these
作って
city
いき
names
たい
at
と
this
思い
rate.
ます。
I mean, I know you guys really enjoyed the Highland Zodiac series, but we have something that's even better waiting for you in Dawn Trail. We hope you enjoy it.
Oh boy.
ではここから、新たな冒険の舞台となるトラル大陸に関して、北米のファンフェスに情報をさらに付け加えて、お届けしていきたいと思います。
All right, so next up, let's talk a little bit more about Tyrol, and we're going to start by expanding on some of the info that we released back in Vegas.
これまでの冒険
Look
の
at
舞
our
台
world
は
map.
三大州と呼ばれる
But
地
fuck
域
the
でし
world
た。
map, we're going
So up
somewhere
until now, we've
else.
spent most of our time on the 3 great continents.
Fuck the 3 great
今回は
continents. It's all
ド
about
ーン
South
トレイルの
America.
冒険により活動地域が西側、海を越えた西方へ広がっていきます。
But as we talked about last time, our adventures in Dawn Trail will be taking us far to the west.
Look at that world
です
map.
ので今回の拡張だけではなく今後皆さんの冒険の舞台は惑星ハイデリン全体へと及んでいくことになります。
But again, this doesn't mean that we've seen all of Heidelin, most of Heidelin, not all of Heidelin.
では前回の北米のファンフェスでもお伝えした、プレイヤータウントライオラというところに関して追加の情報をお伝えしていきたいと思います。
All right, so next we're going to talk about that main hub, the main center player hub that the Warrior List of Light will be operating from during Dawn Trail.
これまでのプレイヤータウンよりもかなり多民族、多くの民族入り乱れた、町という特徴になってます。
So this city of Tuliyollal will be far different from the existing player hubs that the players have seen before.
これまではスクリーンショットとアートワークでご紹介したんですが開発が進み動画の準備ができましたので動画でご覧いただこうと思います。
So the last time we were only able to show you the city via screenshots and artwork, but this time we've prepared some special in-game footage. So with that in mind, roll the tape.
In my house? It looks so fucking pretty. Banger music too. How do they do this every time?
そういえばサウンドディレクターであるソケンからコメントを預かってたんでした。
So before we continue, we had a little message from Soken, our sound director.
今の動画の曲まだまだモックアップなので、サンプルだと思ってくださいと、伝えてほしいと言われてます。
So he asked me to tell you that the music playing in the video is just a mock-up.
なのでもっとすごくなるから期
What do
待
you
して
mean
てくだ
it's
さい
just a
とのことで
mock-up?
す。
And that the final track will be a lot better.
トライオラこれまでのプレイヤータウンと異なり、多数の民族文化が溶け合っているというお話先ほどしました。
So as I mentioned before, the city is far different from the major cities on Heidelin. It is a culturally diverse, pluralistic state.
トレーラーで主人公と剣を交えていた2つの頭を持つマムージャの王グルールジャジャによって統治された国です。
So that massive two-headed Mamulja that we saw the Warrior of Light fighting with in the trailer, that's the current ruler of the nation and king of the
And
Mamulja,
established
Gulul
secrets
Jaja.
Australian, which
この
explains
トラ
that
イ
we're
オラ
going there.
オールドシャーレアンと、カイロで国交があります。
Can I fish
But
on
the
this
Mamulja
secret?
aren't the only peoples living in the city. On top of that, it appears the city has an established trade route with Old Sharlia.
今回ご覧いただいた、動画ウォークスルーですが、まだまだ NPC の配置が行われていませんが、非常に多くの密度あるオブジェクト、グラフィックスアップデートの効果ご覧いただけたんじゃないかなと思います。
So in that walkthrough that you just saw, you saw that there were no NPCs there. Those will be added later. But hopefully you got an idea of what the town will look like and all of the high quality of all of the objects that we have thanks to our graphical update.
では続いてフィールド行ってみましょう。
that we went. New areas!
So next I'd like to introduce you to some of the new areas that you'll find in Tural.
トラル大陸のフィールド、ま
I
ず
had to
前
stop
回
it
ご
because I want to
紹
break it
介
something
した
because I
オ
wasn't
ルコパ
expecting
チャ
this. You
と
see,
ヤクテル
Ty,
樹
the
海に
things
つ
I
いて
do
で
with
す。
my life,
Okay,
I'm
so
going
first we're going to
insane.
start off with the two areas that we talked about in Las Vegas, Urkopacha and Yaktel.
こちらも開発が進んでまいりましたので、今回は動画で、ウォークスルーご覧いただこうと思います。
And since we talked last, development, of course, has continued, and we are ready to show you some in-game footage. Roll it.
Let me guess, this music's just a mock-up too? God, it looks so pretty! Our graphics update's gonna pay off. Actually, this is just the existing theming game. It's 4:30 and we're going backwards over a video game. Has it already been 30 minutes? Jeez.
まだまだ開発中のエリアではありますが、今回これまで以上に環境設定、自然環境にかなり、注力した自然なエリアというのをご覧いただけたかと思います。
Again, what you saw is still under development, but we've worked really hard on these areas, focusing on creating landscapes that feel even more real and natural than ever before.
動画だけだとね、どうしても分かりにくいところはありますが、皆さん歩いて、いただければ、そのグラフィックスアップデートによる、密度の高さ、クオリティの高さ感じていただけると思いますので、楽しみにしていただければと思います。
I mean, it's a little bit hard to tell in this video, but we've been taking full advantage of that first graphical update coming with Dawn Trail, that you're really going to be able to notice this when you get in and play the game.
では続いて、ここまでは北米でもお話した情報なので、さらなる新エリアを、アートとスクリーンショットで見ていきたいと思います。
But these two areas we already talked about in Las Vegas. Today, we're going to bring you something new, some new areas, especially for London.
こちら、コザマルカという首都であるトライオラの南に広がっている密林地帯です。
Okay, so Kozamaukka is a very dense jungle located to the South Tural's capital city of Tuliyollal.
ドントレーラーのトレーラーの中にもあの特徴的な、巨大な岩登場していたと思います。岩のある上部とそれから下部2つのエリアに分かれているのがこのエリアの特徴となっています。
All right, so the unique rock formations that you saw in the trailer are located in this area, and they split the jungle into upper and lower areas through which countless rivers flow.
特に上層と下層の間にある巨大な滝、大幕府も大きな特徴になっています。
And there are a lot of waterfalls
That
in
doesn't
between
actually
the
sound
upper
so
and lower areas
bad.
as well.
ここに住まう部族も、多種多様、新たな出会いが皆さんを、待ち構えています。
Several different peoples call this region home, meaning there's much adventure to be had.
ではこちらコザマルカ 開発中のスクリーンショットをご覧いただこうと思います。
All right, so let's take a look at some in development screenshots.
今回ご紹介するスクリーンショットはいずれも仮想からの風景になってます。
So the screenshots that we have here are from the area's lower elevations.
今までではちょっと作れなかったような景色、環境、よく見えてるんじゃないかなと思います。
We're able to create a new type of area that feels very unique from the areas that we've created in the past.
今回特にですね、空気感とかそれから光の表現というものに非常にこだわって開発を進めてます。
And as you can see, special attention has been paid to lighting to create this perfect atmosphere.
そしてこちら、昼間の様子ですね。
And here is the jungle in midday.
大幕府から流れ落ちた水がいくつもの川となり、支流にこうやって注ぎ込んできていると。
And so the waterfalls from the upper elevations feed the countless small rivers that flow out of the jungle to the sea.
右に見えるのが集落ですね。そして中央の木にもよく見ると、上の方に建造物があったりするのがわかると思います。
And so on the right, you can see a small village, and even in that tree in the center, you can see a small building located within the tree.
そしてこちら最後はやや引いた状態の、円形ですね。
And so we've zoomed out a little for this next shot.
見たところあまり危険な雰囲気というのは感じられないと思うんですが、果たしてどういった物語になるのか、いろいろ想像していただけると嬉しいです。
So from here, it doesn't look that dangerous, but you all know what lurks in the shadows, so.
さてちょっと続いてももう1エリア紹介していきましょう。
All right, so let's move on to our next area,
まずはアートでご覧いただきます。
starting with some artwork.
Next area, secret.
Wait.
What? What?
In-game secret?
Oh, it's a mistake. The bug.
It's a bug. Oh no.
先ほどまでご紹介してきたところと随分雰囲気が変わり、荒野のような雰囲気だと思います。
So this arid desert-like region is completely different from the previous.
あそこにある巨大なシークレットの文字、もちろんマップオブジェクトではないです。
And so we have that big secret. That's not a map object. That's not going to be in the real game, if that wasn't obvious.
あのエリアにですね、ものすご
No,
く
it's
重
not
要
supposed
な
to say that.
ものがあるんですけど、あまりにもスポイラーが激しすぎるので、シークレットって書いといてくれってお願いをしたので、ああなってます。
So yeah, what we have there is something that is very, very pivotal to the story. It's a huge secret, and we didn't want to show it here because we wanted you to experience it in game. So
I
made
love
sure that they put secret up
secrets.
there.
なので、この、気象公園などでお見せしてしまうと、皆さんの楽しみをね大きく損なってしまう可能性があるので、ぜひですねプレイヤーの皆さんご自身で見ていただけたらなと思ってこういう対応をさせてもらってます。
Again, we want to show a lot of information here, but we also don't want to ruin your game experience. And so for this, because it's such a big secret and it's so exciting, and we want you to experience that in game, we've decided to keep it under wraps for now.
このエリアの名前シャロニー荒野と言います。
Keep it under wraps, but
Alright,
there's
so
the
the name
name.
of this area is
Oh
Shalom.
Lord, that's a name.
トラル大陸中央部に広がる荒野。
So it is a relatively flat, rain-starved region in central Tyrol.
青林線が発見されたことによってこのエリア近代化が進んでいます。
But here, civilization is experiencing a boom due to a recent discovery of ceruleum deposits.
青林線ってちょっと日本語で言うとね、何ってなると思うんですけど、青林水の湧き出る泉のことですね。
And so basically, there are these kind of springs where the ceruleum bursts up through the ground.
Desert.
さあこの大陸での冒険、だんだんなんか夏休みなのか本当にっていう感じにちょっとなってきたかなと思います。
So again, we mentioned summer vacation before, but the more we see of Tyrol, the more we realize, the less we understand about Tyrol.
じゃあスクリーンショットもまだ開発中ですがお見せしましょう。
All right, but let's take a look at some in development screenshots.
I like how they instantly deconfirm people who probably went, "Ooh, Desert Mirror City," by saying, "No, that's in
So yes,
Central
unlike the dense
Terral."
jungles that we showed before, this area is a lot more open.
このエリアはあれですね、バイクのマウントなんかが大変似合いそうですね。
So yeah, it looks like this would be a good place to break out your motorbike mounts.
機械化、それから、技術進歩というのが目覚ましく進んできており、さまざまな人や物との出会いが皆さんを待ち構えています。
So yes, you'll see a lot of newer technology and machines, as well as encounter the people that built them.
先ほどのね、シークレットの部分がね、一番このエリアの特徴なんで
I
お
do
見せでき
so
なく
love
て
deserts.
残念ではあるんですが。
Again, as I said before, this area also hides a very, very
I'm
big
just
secret.
imagining hunt possibilities now.
この後のまた情報でもちょっとずつあれこんな雰囲気なのかなみたいな情報出てくるので、この後の、基調講演もちょっと見ていってください。
Again, we won't be talking about it today, but there may be some things, some hints in other things that we have for you today that may give you a better idea of what is in that secret area.
もちろん荒野ばかりが広がっているわけではなく、このエリアこうした地域もあってですね、さまざまな文化の融合というのが、行われています。
Of course, it's not all empty wastes out there. The area features locations such as this one too, that are populated by a variety of peoples.
かなりの、ドラマ性高い物語用意していますので、ストーリー展開にぜひご注目ください。
Right, as for what drama awaits you here, as well as the other areas that we showed today, you'll just have to look forward to it.
That is our what?
では
Second look forward to?
エリアの紹介これぐらいにして、前回北米でご紹介したペルペル族に続きもう一ユコ部族ちょっと紹介してみようかなと思います。
So moving on from areas, next up we'd like to talk a little bit about the types of peoples that you'll meet in Tural.
まあこれはね皆さんちょっと見たことはあるだろうなと。
Please look forward to
This
it.
next one, some of you may recognize them.
Some of us may recognize.
こちら名前を
The
モ
Moblins
ブリン族と言います。
And they are called the Moblins.
エオルセア地域ではゴブリンと呼ばれている部族ですが、
The
基本的には
Moblins
統一部族ですね。
So they strongly resemble the goblins that reside in Eorzea, but they have their own unique characteristics.
ちょっと特徴をご紹介しましょう。
And let's take a look at those characteristics.
先ほどご紹介したコ
The
ザマルカ
Moblins
に住む、一つの部族です。
So these Moblins mainly reside in the previously mentioned jungles of Kozamauka.
三大州に住まうゴブリン族はメカが大好きでしたね。
So, and unlike the goblins of the three great continents who are expert builders and tinkers,
こちらは調達の達人ということで大きく考え方が異なっているよう
Gather?
です。
these Moblins are experts in gathering and procuring items.
Gather a tribe right there.
彼らと
That's
の
our
協
gathering
調でです
tribe
ね
right
どん
there.
なものづくりが、行われていくのか楽しみなところです。プレイヤーの皆さん特にね
Well, I for one look forward to whatever shenanigans we get up to with the
可能性が非常に
Moblins.
高いんじゃないかなと思います。
And so, with these Moblins and allies, just think of all the wonderful things that adventurers might create,
The
especially
Moblins.
our crafters and gatherers.
ではエリアの追加情報をお届
Look
け
at
し
our
まいり
beautiful
ました。
Sancho logo.
All right, I think that's about enough today. And that's all we can say regarding Tural. Regarding Tural.
ではさら
That's all we
に
can get for
黄金
Tural,
のレガシ
okay?
ーの
But what if you told me
コンテ
everything
ンツも含め
Yoshi
た全体の内容、北米の基調講演おさらいしつつ新情報を混ぜながら進めていきたいと思います。
Now, I'd like to talk more about the other features and content that await the Warriors of Light in Dawn Trail.
Level cap increase. They changed the orcs so you could see Viper.
皆さんのおかげでついに皆さんのレベルが100に到達することになります。
So as you know, we'll be taking the level cap into triple digit territory, level 100, and that's thanks to you.
Okay, but every job better have something fucking good, man.
皆さんレベル最後どれぐらいまで行きたいですか？
How far do you want to go? We're at 100 now. How far do you want to go?
2000
2000.
ね、
Incoherent fan screaming
レベルの桁が上がりすぎてもね。
The UI, you need more space.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Too many numbers.
EXP,
That's right. The XP bar is just.
せっかく一回ね。
We already saw it was
Yeah,
like
we did some of
37
those
million
zeros, we're gonna
XP to
have to
level up to 981 because
も
of
ちろん
his
クラフター
gameplay
や
last
ギャ
time.
ザラーの皆さんもすべてレベル
Which
キャ
is
ップ100
gaming.
に、させていただきます。
And of course, this will be for all jobs, including disciples of the land and hand.
Hooray, level 100 everyone. Core battle
で
content.
は続いてバトルコンテンツに関してちょっと新情報も交えつつお伝えしていきたいと思います。
All right, next, I want to talk a little bit about some of 7.0's core battle content. We have some new things to show you as well.
I love being shown new things. Core
ま
content,
ず
battle,
フィール
fates,
ド
and
の
hunt,
アクテ
treasure
ィ
hunts
ブタイムイベン
because
ト
of the
いや
usual.
それからモブハント新しいトレジャーハン
The usual
ト、
team.
これらすべて、
Still can't get about
いつも通り
Moblins.
しっかりたくさん用意させていただいてます。
So, active time events, the fates, the hunt, treasure hunts, we're going to have all these.
Hunts, my beloved.
でもちろん
New
新しいダンジョ
dungeons!
ンというのもたくさんあります。
And of course, we're working on many new dungeons as well.
ダンジョン
It's a dungeon. This is a dungeon.
ダンジョンの数もですねこれまで以上の、同数しっかり用意させていただいてます。制作順調に進んでます。
Okay, and we're going to have at least as many dungeons as we had in the past expansions.
So,
今
yeah,
回
that's
は
not
いくつ
changing.
かのダンジョンについてスクリーンショットやアートワークでちょっとさらにね追加情報としてお伝えしていこうと思います。
All right, so next, let's take a look at some art and screenshots showcasing a few of those dungeons in development.
と言いながらこのアートも新情報だよね。
But yeah, this art, this is awfully new.
まずスクリーンショット1枚目
World's most
Alright,
deadly river
off to our
cruise.
first
Hey, I'm
screenshots.
getting FF6 vibes there.
ダンジョン
This is a dungeon.
We go down a
This is
raft
dungeon.
and we have to fight Ultras in Final Fantasy
Dungeon.
VI.
Dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
Yes.
Okay, as long as you're sure.
ダンジョンというとねどうしてもこう洞窟をイメージされがちなんですが、この一見川の普通のフィールドに見えるところこちらダンジョンで、なんとジャングルクルーズからスタートします。
So yeah, when people think dungeons, they usually think like caves, but looks like this one will start off as a river cruise.
What a nice river cruise.
ちょっとどんな戦闘とかね、キャラクター同士の掛け合いとか
We can't even go on a river
繰り
cruise
広げられるのか
without
今からちょっと楽しみ
something
ですね
going wrong.
But I'll let you imagine what kind of battles and player interactions are going to go on there.
でもちょっと落ちたくないね。
I don't want to fall in the river though. No, not a good idea.
ね
Like
なんか
crocodiles,
そう
piranhas.
やられそう。
Yeah.
こちら、一見するとちょっとアートワークにも見えるかもしれませんが、こちら実機の、画像になります。
So I know this looks a lot like artwork, but this is an actual in-game screenshot.
川登りなのか川下りなのかそれらを向かった先がこんな感じです。
So yeah, are we going upriver or downriver?
That's
Who knows? But
CG
at
art,
the
or
end of
that's
the
in
cruise,
game.
this is what's
Dang.
いやアートに見えるよね。
It does really look like artwork.
この環境セットアップしている開発者今回ロンドンのファンフェス来てますんで、後ほど開発パネルでもこういったお話ししてくれると思います。
So yeah, the team that actually worked, one of the members of the team that actually worked on this, and the environment team is here today, and is going to be up here on stage. So looking forward to meeting and hearing what he has to say about this.
さてさらに雰囲気一転して全然また変わったこれもダンジョンです。
All right, and now we're somewhere completely different. This also is one of the new dungeons.
これもねなんかアートに見える、ね。
This
Mountain.
is also very, yeah, it looks like art.
こちら外なのかそれか何かの一部なのか自然地形と人工物の間に何か紫色の新植物、存在してますね。
So is this somewhere outside or inside? Is it a part of something? Are those natural formations or man-made? And what are those purple things growing everywhere?
先ほどのエリアをもう少し上がったところになるんでしょうか。
And here's another look of the same dungeon, but up from a little higher.
明らかに、
Pilgrimage to the
雰囲
top.
気遺跡と思われるものがあるんですがちょっと雰囲気異様な感じですね。
So yes, we can see some strange architecture that resembles ancient ruins.
これまでに光の戦士の皆さんが冒険してきた
I do so
どの
love
エリア
exploring
とも
ruins
ちょっ
that
と
are on
違った
mountains.
印象になっているんではないかと思います。
So yes, this is far different from any place the Warriors of Light have journeyed before.
ではダンジョンのお話、最後にですね、開発中の他のダンジョンの、まだちょっと実機はお見せできないんですが、アートワークを2枚ほど持ってきましたので、ちょっとご紹介していこうと思います。
So finally, we have some artwork for 2 more dungeons that we'd like to show you, but you're going to have to use your imaginations to visualize how they're going to turn out in-game.
まず1枚目、
So this is our first.
まあこちらまさに It's a dungeon.
Our artwork
It's a
team
dungeon.
always delivers.
古代の遺跡のようですが、しっかりしたこういうね構造を持ってるっていう風にねアート見えますね。
But again, this also has that look of sturdily built ancient ruins to it.
こちらはすでに、レベルデザイナーのレベルデザインが終わり、そのレベルデザインに合わせた、構造をアートチームがこうデザインしてってるからですね。
Okay, but what you see here is not concept art. In fact, the level design for the dungeon is already complete, and this artwork was created to help the modeling team.
本当はですね、こういう端のあたりにですね、アート担当者のこうスタッフからの注意書き、モデリングするための注意書きとか設定がものすごい数書き込まれてるんですが、さすがにねお見せするわけにいかないのでちょっと消してきました。
So now, artwork like this usually has a lot of text written in the margins to help the designers. It's filled with lore and secrets. We just kind of cut that out because, to avoid spoilers.
We don't get to see the redacted info.
Okay, and now for the surprising one.
You know, they're somehow going to fit high-tech things. I mean, the Moblins are there, so...
メカニカル
Summer vacation?
Summer vacation.
Summer vacation.
Yes.
Okay.
See, this is why we can't believe...
Maybe cold capsule.
Oh,
Yes,
say
yes.
cold because it's so hot.
Maybe.
Okay.
This is why we can't believe we just have a summer vacation, because we throw things like this in our
しかもメインストーリーに登
face.
場するダンジョンなんですが、あまりのね機械文明の発展にちょっとびっくりしますね。
So yes, this is a dungeon for the 7.0 main scenario. But again, unlike the nature that we've seen before, this has a lot of mech.
詳細な解説は差し控えますが、やはりこの 7.0 の冒険、単なる光の戦士の夏休みでは終わらなさそうな気配が漂ってます。
So yes, it looks like Dawn Trail is going to be a little bit more than your ordinary summer vacation.
ではこのダンジョンに登場する、強敵、ボスの一体をちょっとご紹介しようかなと思います。
All right, so now that we've seen
That was how
where
many
you're going to
dungeons? That
fight,
was 4.
let's
There should
find
be
a little
2.
bit about more about
Secret 2.
who you're going to fight.
まあ前回はね、透滅戦の相手を表示しましたが、今回ね透滅戦ではないんですが、
So last time in Las Vegas, we showed one of the raid bosses.
バリガレマンダに続いてもう一体大型のモンスターの紹介となります。
And this one is not a raid boss like Valagarmanda that we showed in Las Vegas, but we have a very important and large enemy to show you.
New threats. Ooh! That con is
名前
that
をです
you?
ね今回ご紹介するのはエリミネーターというの
Name is called the Eliminator.
もうどんどん夏休みから遠ざかっていく。
Yes, we're getting a little bit further away from summer vacation again.
Eliminator! Summer
まあさて
vacation, my
どんな
ass!
形で出会いどんな戦いになるのか伏せておきますが、こういった今まで多分皆さんが黄金のレガシーでちょっと想像してたのとだんだん変わってきたんじゃないかなと思います。
Now, we can't tell you much about it yet or exactly how you meet, but it's obvious that we're going against expectations for Dawn Trail so far.
このエリミネーターね、機械なのかそもそも生物なのか、ダンジョンのアートワークに続いてね、だんだん謎が深まっていく基調講演になってるかなと思います。
Again, it's hard to tell if this is a machine or if it is alive or
I'm
something
gonna
in
call it a
between.
mechon and no one can tell me I'm wrong because that has a face.
Yeah?
あ
And it looks like a giant mat.
じゃあ続いてコンテンツサポーター。まあこちらアップデートは行っていきますが、もちろん今回も
Yes, wait,
全ての
no, no.
メインストーリーのダンジョン対応させていただいてます。
Okay, next up we have our duty support feature, and you'll be happy to know that this feature will be made available for all of the instance dungeons for 7.0's
Duh,
main
all
scenario.
redundant.
かなり新
Because
し
we've
く
done that 2
コン
X
テ
in
ン
a
ツサポー
row.
ターとして加わるキャラクターも多いです。
And of course, there's going to be a lot of new characters that are going to be included in this duty support feature.
たくさんの AI 作らなきゃいけなくて、ゲームデザイナーたちすごい四苦八苦しながら開発進んでます。
But that means our game designers and programmers are having to work a lot on all of the new AI.
そして多数の新装備、新クラフト、もちろんギア多数用意しております。
What if we
And with
gave
all these new
everyone on the
dungeons and
14
enemies, the
team
warrior flight will need
raise?
some proper new gear, and we have a lot of new recipes to make sure that you're properly kitted.
おしゃれがね気になる皆さんもぜひご期待ください。
And of course, we'll be introducing a lot of fashionable items as well.
ではちょっと新しい装備のアートワーク見てみましょう。
So let's take a closer look at some artwork for these new items.
まずギャザラークラフターもね専用装備当然すべて
Everyone
一新
knows
さ
the
れ
real
ます。
game is the
All right,
glam game.
disciples of the land in hand will of course be getting new job-specific gear as well.
モデリングも第一次グラフィックスアップデートを行った状態で順調に進んでいます。どのように実機で見られるかご期待ください。
So we're currently in the modeling phase of development with our new graphical update. So for now, you're going to have to imagine how these designs will look when rendered in game.
そしてこちらはジョブ専用装備の一部ですね。
And here we have some job-specific gear for the disciples of war and magic.
まあどれがどのジョブ
Is
か
that
は
one
言わなく
the
ても
DK?
大丈夫だよね。
We don't need to tell you what jobs these are for, right?
今回もジョブ専用装備はですね、
No fucking way. Did they seriously just rehash the Shadowbringers design for the third
そのジョ
time?
ブのイメージというのをストレートに書き起こすようにというふうに
It's
デ
a
ィレ
bit
ク
hard
ショ
to
ンして
tell
ます。
from here.
Okay, instead of designing the gear to match more of the geographical or cultural feel of Tyrol, we decided to take a much more straightforward approach with their design.
では続いて、新たな生活系大規模コンテンツ
So, as I mentioned back in Las Vegas, we are planning some expansive new lifestyle content for Dawn Trail.
まあ、7.X シリーズにおいてもですね、イシュガルド復興とか、それから無人島開拓に続く新しい、生活系の大規模コンテンツお届けしていく予定です。
This will be new content that will be featured alongside existing content such as the Ishgardian Restoration and Island Sanctuary.
なんとかですねこの場で発表したかったんですが、もう少し企画の詳細を詰めたいということで、残念ながら詳細までは今日お伝えできないんですが、日本のファンフェスでは、内容をお届けできるかと思います。
So
I'm almost
the
finished
plan
with
was to
my
show you that
sanctuary.
new content here, but the team in charge didn't think it was quite ready and wanted just a little bit more time. So we're going to be putting off the big reveal until Tokyo. So we have to wait a little bit longer.
開発チーム頑張ってるのですいません許してください。
The dev team
He's
is
still
hard work, so
rocking that
please forgive them.
cosplay, not gonna lie.
ありがとうございます。皆さんの拍手でね今めっちゃ日本で頑張ってくれてると思います。
All right, they just heard your cheering, and so now they're like, oh, gotta get back to work. Gotta get
ありがとうございます。
So, thanks.
ただ今回の、生活系の大規模コンテンツ、前回ね無人島開拓は一人で遊ぶものっていう形でしたが、今企画しているのは皆さん多人数で、遊んでいく盛り上がっていくというコンテンツの企画内容になってますので、また詳細の発表をねご期待いただければと思います。
So while Island Sanctuary was more solo content, this new content that we have planned for Dawn Trail is going to be something that you can enjoy with a lot of people.
No, we cannot do that again because Ishtar Restoration was proof we can't do that.
さてでは各種バトルコンテンツもご紹介しましょう。
All right, we mentioned battle content a little earlier, but we have a lot more in stall.
さあ、これらのバリアントダンジョン、8人レイド、それからもちろん Z シリーズも、7.X シリーズ頑張って、これらすべて作ってまいります。
So we'll be adding new variant dungeons, a new A-player raid, and a new ultimate raid that will be just as challenging as those that become before.
そして当然ながらアライアンスレイドも新シリーズ始まります。
And of course, we can't forget our alliances out there.
今日ここではですね、
Name?
そ
Come
の
on, give me the
次
name.
のアライアンスレイドが一体どんなものになるのかご紹
Confirm with
介
us if
したい
somebody
と
does
思います。
And so
Sakaguchi.
here in London, we are excited to finally announce our latest Alliance Raid series.
I would yell, but I would wake everyone up in this damn apartment.
Wow, ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
Thank you. 次のアライアンスレイドシリーズのタイトルはエコーズ・オブ・バナディールというタイトルでお届けします。
So our newest alliance raid is Echoes of Vana'diel.
MMORPG として大先輩であるファイナルファンタジー11運営開始からすでに21年、その運営20周年を記念して我々次なるアライアンスレイドシリーズはそのファイナルファンタジー11の世界を垣間見る冒険をお届けしたいと思います。
There was some loud cheering for that.
20 years of Final Fantasy XI, we are turning to our MMORPG Senpai and stepping into Vana'diel to get a glimpse of this wonderful, exciting world.
果たしてどんなストーリー、どんなボスが登場するのか、ぜひご期待ください。
There was some loud cheering. I wanted to like yell a curse word, but I would be loud.
We can't tell you that.
もちろんファイナルファンタジー11から続くね、このファイナルファンタジーシリーズの長い MMO を楽しんでいただいている、そして今もねファイナルファンタジー11遊んでいただいている方にも楽しんでいただける内容に仕上げていこうと思ってます。
But we can guarantee that it will be something that longtime fans of Final Fantasy XI and even players of fans right now will be able to truly enjoy.
さあ、じゃあちょっと質問していいですか？
So, speaking of which, I have a
FF11
question for
collab
all of you.
real.
11
Is this
今も
to
やってる
boost
ん
the
だよなっ
FF11
て。
play account?
How many people out there are still playing 11?
おお、ありがとうございます。いやいや、もう11はめちゃくちゃやったよと。今は14やってるけど11めちゃくちゃやったよっていう。
And so, how about people that, I'm playing 14 right now, so I don't have time for them, but I played a lot of 11 back in the day.
ああ、すごい。
There was some loud
ありがとう
cheering.
ございます。長らくですね、我々スクエアニックスの MM を支えていただいて本当にありがとうございます。
So yes, thank all of you who've been supporting Square Enix through our MMORPGs for such a long time.
おそらくですね、配信を見てくださってる、方々も大いに今ね手を挙げてくださってるんじゃないかなと思います。
And I bet a lot of people watching on the stream as well have been raising their hands.
ぜひぜひご期待ください。
So again, please look forward to it.
Look forward to it counts at 3.
ではさらに、コンテンツ継続してアップデートしていきますよというお話をちゃんとしておこうと思います。
And of
I,
course,
for
we're going to
one,
continue
will
our
welcome
updates of
an
existing
FF11
contents as well
collab.
during the 7.x series.
もう一個一個は説明しませんが、
I'm not going to explain each of them here, but you can get the idea.
もうこれらは一個ずつ言いません。
We made my plan.
引き続き 7.x でも大量のアップデートをお届けしていく予定です。
So yes, you can expect updates of all the content you see here.
そして
Looking at
こ
the
れだけじゃなくてです
PvP update, but
ね、
will it be balanced?
久しぶりに、こちらも予定してます。
But we have something even more special. And
青魔同士
New limited
リミテッドジョ
job?
ブとして登場していますが、その第2弾新しい次なるリミテッドジョブというもの
Are
の
those
開発を
Beastmasters
今
rumors
進
finally
め
gonna be
始めて
real?
ます。
all right, to go
I mean-
alongside Blue Mage, we are currently working on an all-new second limited job.
実装まで、ちょっと 7.x シリーズの後半で実装の予定なのでちょっとしばらくお待ちいただくことにはなりますが、
But again, its release isn't currently planned until the latter half of the 7.x series.
どんな
So like
ジョブ
Blue
になるのかちょっと聞いてみようかな。
But, we do hope to tell you more about it soon, but we're going to kind of
I mean,
ask
everyone
you,
wanted
what do you think it's
Beastmaster
gonna
during
be?
Shadowbringers.
Beastmaster!
ビースマスター。
See, there we go.
結構いる。
There goes
ちょっ
the
と
fan base.
聞いてみてよ、他にどんなのあるか。
Anything else? Fisher?
いやいやいやいや。
We already...
結構ね、からくり。
Who
からく
shouted
り師って
Fisher, though?
さ、英語だとなんていうの？
I can't remember. What is it?
からくり師。
Puppet, puppet,
パペットマスター。ああ、なるほどなるほど。
Oh yeah, puppet master.
いやー、それあんまり言うとさ、なんかそれっぽくなっちゃうから。
Beast master.
ベースマスター。ね。まあでもやっぱり
People wanted it to be Beastmaster. People wanted Beastmaster when we met
実現できない
Lion and stuff
遊び
in Bosta.
とセットで、新しいリミテッドジョブ開発していきますので、まあぜひどんなものになるか、お待ちいただければと思います。
But yeah, we're really excited. We're working on a lot of different ideas, something that we can do that's separate from party play, similar to how it is with the Blue Mage. So
Blue Mage, my
yeah,
beloved.
please look forward to it.
まあそんなに遠くないタイミングで、
going to
ど
be
んな
asked to
リミテッドジョブになるか
because they
お
built
伝
an
えしてい
XP,
けるん
I'm
じゃない
sure.
かなと思ってます。
I'm a little
企画は
surprised they're
順調
adding
に
another
進ん
one.
でおります
Blue Mage was always
While we can't say
steady.
any more here, we do hope to reveal more information very, very soon.
各種コンテンツアップデート、ここまで触れてきましたが、今回もですねグラフィックスアップデートの、進捗についてこの場でちょっとお伝えしたいと思います。
All right, so now that we've talked about our content updates, I'd like to move on to the planned first graphical update.
前回のファンフェス途中経過お伝えしてますが、その途中経過に対して皆さんからのフィードバック、いただいてます。そこでさらに調整しましたよというのをちょっとお伝えしたいと思って持ってきてます。
Okay, so after showing everyone our progress with the graphical update back in Las Vegas, we've got a lot of player feedback. Over the past few months, we've taken that feedback and we've made even further adjustments.
メインキャラクターの種族アウラだよっていう方、
So how many people here have an aura character?
持ってきたのはこのアウラの
All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the auras, horns and scales.
できるだけね皆さんのイメージ損なわないように注意しつつ行っているグラフィックスアップデートなんですが、
This one's
Again,
for
we've
the
been,
Aura
tweaking that a lot with our
enjoyers.
new graphical update.
中でも前回途中経過注目されたのアウラ族の角とかそれから鱗の表現っていうものに、いろんなフィードバックいただきました。
So yes, our main goal was to introduce these fine adjustments that won't feel too drastic and ruin that unique look that we've all gotten used to. And if you recall, this includes tweaks to polishing things like the aura horns and scales.
まず次にお見せするのが前回北米でお見せした途中経過のスクリーンショットです。
Okay, so first off, we're going to start by showing you what we showed you back in Las Vegas.
これがね前回お伝えしたもの。
All right, and this is what we showed you last time.
角の表面とか鱗に結構光の反射があってちょっとエナメルっぽい質感だった、自分たちのイメージとちょっと違ったっていうフィードバックも、結構議論として寄せられてました。
So back in Las Vegas, the horns
I
and
don't
scales
play an
that we showed
Aura,
you were
and I
very
will never
reflective
play an
and had a
Aura
very
because
strong
I'm never making
enamel
a
type of
separate
feel, and it
character.
was not something that a lot of people had expected.
まあこれはこれでやっぱりこう反射があるので、まあクオリティとしては比較的高く見えやすい気はするんですが、
And with this reflectivity, I mean, it looks very high quality, so it was good for showing off that improved in quality of the horns.
我々が 3.0 で、企画した時のアウラの元のイメージに近づけるようにさらに、継続して調整を続けてきました。
But it didn't really match our vision of what we wanted the aura to look like from our original design back at 3.0, so we continued tweaking.
すごい微妙なのでメインキャラクターアウラの人ちょっと一生懸命画面見てください。
All right, and so this is where we are. It's a very, very small change, so look very, very closely. Okay? And
これが前回
this is before,
I'm gonna drink my water.
アフター。
after.
The change is slight, but you can tell.
すいませんね。
So
Yeah.
it wasn't even more exciting.
まあ光沢がね強く出ていた質感をちょっと落として本体の色へ近づけてより馴染ませるということをやってます。
So we're continuing our work on lowering that reflectivity to be able to get the horn color to something more natural and closer to what we originally intended.
前回お見せした他の種族というのもですね前回のものがフィックスではなく、皆さんのその感想フィードバック見てどんどんギリギリまで細かくクオリティアップや調整を続けています。
So this goes for all of the updates for the other races as well. We've been receiving a lot of feedback, and what we showed you in Las Vegas wasn't the final product, but a work in progress.
ちなみになんですけど、
Okay?
このスクリーンショットのこのアウラの女性のね首にちょっとライン入ってるんですけど、
And so some of you with some very good eyes maybe notice a little line on the neck
これ
of
ちょ
the
っと
female aura.
急いで首くっつけたんでちょっと。
And so basically when creating this, we had to rush and like we just took ahead and popped it on a body.
これは大丈夫、治るんで。
We'll fix this. Don't worry.
次なんですが、さらに細かいお話をちょっとさせてください。
So we talked about something very detailed, and so for next we're going to talk about something even more detailed.
ファイナルファンタジー14、9番と呼ばれているオリジナルのファイナルファンタジー14が13年前にリリースされ、その時から、より快適に遊べるようにという形で R レルムリボーンが作られています。
So as many of you know, the original Final Fantasy XIV was released almost 13 years ago. Then a couple years after that, A Realm Reborn was released to improve upon the original.
To improve upon, you mean save your company?
How many people here have been playing since 1.0?
Oh.
Legacy.
Thank you. で、その新生版を作るにあたってですね、やはりできるだけ短い期間で作り上げていくということで、Q14 のそのモデリングっていうのをうまくアレンジしてここまでやってきたという歴史が実はあります。
So when making the move from 1.0 to A Realm Reborn, we didn't have a lot of time. So we ended up having to repurpose some of the original character models for A Realm Reborn.
Are they going to seriously go back and fix some of the models?
それらの調整を行う際にこの9番から使っていたモデルというのにも改めて全てに手を入れて完全に新しいものへと進化させることにしました。
And so now, to coincide with the graphical update, we had to revisit our use of these older 1.0 models.
これこそめちゃくちゃ細かいのでちょっとよく見てください。
Okay, this is going to get really, really detailed, so look carefully.
ララフェルですね。
Okay, so we have our Lalafell.
これ現在のララフェルです。
This is the Lalafell that's in game right now.
可愛いですね。
And of course, cute as ever.
ちょっとですね、ここに注目してください。
So I want you to focus on this part of the face.
そのあたりです。
So yeah, right there around the chin.
できる限りですね、キャラクターモデルを軽くかつ高品質に見せるためにローポリゴンを実はですね、ほっぺたの下にすごい四角いポリゴンを無理やり入れてですね、そこで顎の影のラインをつけるみたいなすごいなんて言ったらいいんだろう、テクニック
Waiting and something super cookie to translate.
So, to ensure character models weren't a burden on the system, but also maintain a high visual quality, we implemented the use of these low polygon shapes. And the remnants of those can kind of be seen today in around the cheek and the jawline, those straight lines.
ただ今回キャラクターの肌の質感を上げてより影がリアルに滑らかに表示されていくためにですね、ノーマルマップと呼んでいる顔の凹凸データみたいなものっていうのも全て改めてきれいに作り直しています。
Okay, so with the graphical update, however, we went back and we retooled and recreated what is called our normal map data, which in other words is basically this data that's meant to represent the bumps and dips and irregularities of those textures.
そのためですね、その新しいグラフィックスの状態に、この旧の状態のモデルをそのテクニックを残したままにしてしまうと逆にその非常に小さいポリゴンが不自然な影を作ってしまうみたいなことが出てきました。
Okay, however, by doing that, it caused some conflicts with the existing low polygon data that we've been using since 1.0, creating even these more mysterious bumps and dips in shadows.
わかるかな？
He's gonna get really technical.
わかる？
So there, and that's what happened.
ここにね、すごい微妙に外側に
He's
尖った
getting
ポ
really
リゴンが
technical.
影の邪魔をしてるんです。
So you can see kind of there's these bumps on the chin that are kind of affecting the shadows.
いや、わかんねえよっていう反応だなこれ。
And everybody's like, I don't know, what?
ただこれララフェル使ってる方どれぐらいいます？
How many people are using Lalafels?
I do have a potato.
皆
Oh,
さん自分のララフ
he's
ェルが
very
一番
fun.
可愛いと思ってますよね。
And so, of course, you think your Lalafel is the cutest, right?
まあなのでだからこそこういう細かいその違いっていうのをまあなくさないようにできればしていきたい。ただこれからのクオリティアップデートを考えていくとどうしてもその味として残していたそのローポリゴンのテクニックみたいなものを取っていかないとさらに綺麗にはならないので、まあ、そういう細かいところまで調整させてもらってますっていうのが今回のお知らせです。
And so I know that some people may look at these kind of imperfections born from these old techniques as something that makes Lalafels Lalafels.
I know Lalafels fun, by the
and
way.
you know we
Yeah,
didn't want
there's
to get rid of
an
them
actual joy
all,
about being
because we
midget.
know that that's what makes the Lalafels special. But moving with this graphical update and having something that matches that, we decided it was time to at least touch them up.
これが最新です。
And so this is the new version.
影がめっちゃ自然になったの分かります？
So you can tell that like the shadow is now much more natural.
すごい
It's
細
such
か
a
いんですけど
simple change, but it's going to mean
You
it's
have to
going to
very, very
it will be
closely.
noticeable in game.
いやまあまあ基調講演で話す内容なのかって思わなくもないんですけど
I mean, you're probably all wondering, it's like, could we have not done this like at a different panel? Did it have to be at the keynote?
全てのプレイヤーの皆さんのキャラクターを何としても今皆さんが思っているキャラクターイメージのままよりクオリティアップをさせていくために担当のアーティストたちも僕もこう目を皿にして今と前をこう比較してほんのちょっとでもポリゴンの角があったら何なんだこのポリゴンはって言って、まあ、そういうことを日夜やっているのでぜひグラフィックスアップデート楽しみにしててくださいというお話です。
But again, we wanted to show you this especially because we wanted to show you just how hard we are working on this graphical update. We understand that you all love your characters and we don't want to change your characters, but we do want to make them look a lot better. And so we're working on these tiniest of issues to improve it. I'm there looking at everything. If I see even a hint of a polygon, I'm like, no polygon! And so, again, this is the extent of the work that we're doing, and we wanted to show that with you here today.
It's perfectly fine that he wanted to get technical because it does just show the length they're
まあ
willing
で
to go.
もこれだけだ
And that
と
will be
ね、い
noticeable
くら
in
な
game.
んでもちょっと細かすぎるだろうということですごい分かりやすいスクリーンショット1個持ってきました。
All right, that was enough talk about the super tiny technical issues. Let's talk about something easy.
グラフィックスアップデートで、帽子と頭装備とですねメガネが
Reveal
同時に
female
装備できるように
Frost,
な
are you
る
coward?
キャラクター集めてみました。
And so, the glasses. Helmets, glasses, what's easier than that?
というわけで第一次グラフィックスアップデート順調に作業進んでます。
All right, so development on that first graphical update is proceeding smoothly.
これまでの13年にわたる膨大なアセットアーティストたちがですね必死に調整をしてくれてます。
Our artists are working tirelessly to improve all of our 13 years of graphical assets.
このグラフィックスアップデートやファイナルファンタジー14のグラフィックスがどんなテクニックを使って作られているのか、このファンフェスの開発パネルでも実際にツールの映像などを交えて、お見せしていこうと思います。
So for those of you who want to know more about this topic of graphical update, as well as the kind of techniques that the team uses to create Final Fantasy XIV, we have this great development panel coming up a little bit later that will show you all about how we do this and show you even some of the tools that we use.
かなり面白い内容になっていますので、ぜひ開発パネルの方にもご注目ください。
It's going to be really interesting, so we hope you look forward to it and are here to watch it with us.
では
I will watch the panels if they're not
どうしてもね
fucking
スペック上がっちゃうので
interesting for
改め
me,
てちょっ
which
とお
is
さらいしてお
not
きます
true.
All right, while we're here, we want to remind you one more time about
It's
the
5
new
a.m. and
minimum
I'm going
and
insane over
recommended
video game. The
requirements.
things I do with my life.
も
Ah,
う準備
PC
したよっ
things.
ていう人。
How many people are ready to go?
お
All right.
半分ぐらいは大丈夫です
About
ね。
half, that's good.
そこまでめちゃくちゃ高くしないようにしてますので、ぜひすいませんがよろしくお願いしま
We
す。
haven't raised it too much, but please understand. Thank you.
You know, PC parts sound made up.
では、残りの時間、この先 7.0 までに、アップデートしていく内容の、追加情報をお届けしていければと思います。
All right, so finally today, I want to talk a little bit about the content we have planned before the release of 7.0.
And still to come,
ま
which
ずは、
is
北米で発表させていただいた Xbox バージョンに関してです。
All right, first off, we have the open beta test for the Xbox
middle
version.
January for
Xbox バージョンはですね、
Xbox.
来年1月中旬から2月にかけて、スタートさせていただきます。
And our test is scheduled to begin in mid-January and continue through February.
このオープンベータでしっかり問題点洗い出してですね 7.0、黄金のレガシーより前に Xbox バージョンも正式サービスへ、移行させていただきます。
This is again to find problems before the release of 7.0 and smooth all of those out so that we have a smooth launch.
ぜひですね、オープンベータプレイをしていただきつつ 7.0 の冒険に、Xbox ファンの皆さん、備えていただければと思います。
So all of our Xbox users out there, we welcome you to join the test and help us make the game great.
Join our free
で
trial.
は
It's
続い
free
て、
trial that goes up to $7.
新しい 7.0、7.0
Right?
じゃないや 6.5X で実装されるコンテンツ動画をご用意してきましたのでまずそちらをご覧いただこうと思います。
And so now for our next announcement of 6.5x content, we have this special video. Roll it.
Not the collab. This is still one of the wildest collabs ever. They really did just take what made it and do it into 14. Banger music so they can in team. I don't know, I feel like controller players are going to be hampered by this because jumping with controller is going to be, you know, not.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
というわけで大変お待たせしました、ファイナルファンタジー14のゴールドソーサーにいよいよフォールガイズが実装となります。
All right, you've been waiting a long time for this. Fall Guys will finally be available in the gold saucer.
パッチ 6.51 ということで、
6.51 is in 2
実装出てま
weeks.
すね。10月31日パッチ 6.51 リリースとなります。
All right, and as it says here, it's planned for release on October 35th. Patch 6.51.
Did he say 35th?
もうすぐだね。
Yes, in just a week.
今回動画
That's 2
で、
weeks.
ご覧いただいた通りフォールガイズのエッセンスを、
Ish.
入れつつフォールガイズチームにも監修してもらいながらファイナルファンタジー14独自の味付けを行ったコラボレーションアトラクションとなっています。
So as you saw in the trailer, this collaboration will maintain that Fall Guys aesthetic. We had people from the Fall Guys dev team help us out, make sure that we followed that. But it will also feature this unique Final Fantasy XIV spin on all the frenetic Fall Guys gameplay we know and love.
こちらのコンテンツ24人まで同時にプレイすることが可能でもちろんマッチングにも対応させていただいてます。
This content is designed for groups of 24 players, with, of course, random party matching for players who don't arrive with their own alliance.
でこちらのフォールガイズなんですがちょっと特徴がありまして開催が
I will play it and I will be
不定期というか
bad.
何ヶ月かおきに開催されてしばらくお休みして開催されてしばらくお休みしてという数ヶ月おきにオープンとクローズを、繰り返していく予定です。
Okay, so one unique characteristic with this content is that it's not always going to be open. There will be periods of time where it is available and then period of times when it's not available. And we'll be repeating that over a cycle.
まあどうしてもそうしないとこう 一気にねやったらまた人が他のとこ行っちゃってみたいなことになるので、定期的にやっていきますので、あまりね焦らずに皆さんの時間のある時に開催と合わせてやってってくれればと思います。
Again, we want to keep the balance between the two games and keep that fair. So we're going to have, again, times on and times off, so you can enjoy the Fall Guys content and then go back to other content.
もちろん多数のオリジナル報酬ご用意しておりますので、ぜひプレイしてそれらのギアも手に入れてみてください。
And of course, there will be a great deal of unique prizes for those who participate and win, so please look forward to it all.
ではもう一つ、6.5X シリーズで実装となる、特別なクエストについてお伝えしようと思います。
And next, we have one final big announcement for a special quest that's going to be appearing in the 6.5X series.
こちらも動画でまずはご紹介したいと思います。
We have a video to introduce this big announcement as well, so roll it.
There we go. I bet they think they're funny for using the E3. Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 14. Are we fighting? The fucking character model? Final Fantasy 14 times Final Fantasy 16. Torgal mount? And Torgal...
ありがとうございます。というわけでですね、ファイナルファンタジーシリーズ
The Torgal mount, Torgal! I wish I could yell, but then the apartment might seriously wake
We
up.
can finally announce our Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 16
The Path Infernal.
crossover event.
ファイナルファンタジー16のプロデューサーの吉田さんから OK が出ましたんで。
So yeah, I asked the producer on Final Fantasy 16, you might know him, Naoki Yoshida. He said it was okay, so here we go.
Not the joke again.
頑張って作りますと。
That's right.
この永遠の旅路という物語、ファイナルファンタジー16の主人公であるクライブ・ロズフィールドと光の戦士の出会いの物語となってます。
All right, it's called The Path Infernal, and of course will feature 16's protagonist, Clive Rosfield, fighting alongside the Warriors of Light.
Cheers and applause, my
も
guy.
ちろんまだまだファイナルファンタジー16未プレイドという方もいらっしゃると思いますし、PS5 版今年の冬に買うよと、PC 版出たら買うよというふうに待ってらっしゃる
I
方
can't
もい
believe
る
they're
と思いますの
rendering
で、あまり過剰な
fucking 16 model
16の
in
ネタバレにならないよう仕上げておきました。
Again, we've written the story so that it doesn't spoil too much of 16 for those players who have yet to play Final Fantasy 16, are looking to buy a PlayStation 5 this Christmas, or maybe waiting for the PC version. But there's enough in it so that everyone should have a lot
So
of
it's
fun.
not too spoilery good, because not everyone can play Final Fantasy 16, but you
大人気
should.
であるトルガルという、狼の、報酬など多数ギアご用意しております。
And I bet you all saw the Torgal goodies in that teaser trailer.
Torgal, my...
Rest
Torgal!
assured, there'll be a lot of unique loot for this collab, including gear.
And Clive's outfit. You can see the character was wearing it, but Torgal Mountain is where it's at.
確かにね、オートコンボコラボレーションで出てきたらちょっと面白い。
That would be great. That's a good idea. Having those auto combos in there.
でもそのリングつけるとアイテムレベル下がるよ。
Oh yeah, but if you do put on the rings of the timely rings, then your item level is going to go down. So I don't know.
ぜひですね、ある意味物語の導入に近い、それほどね、壮大な物語というよりは16の世界を垣間見るような冒険になっています。ぜひ、それらをプレイしてですね、 PC 版だったり、それからファイナルファンタジー16の DLC などにもご期待しつつ、両方14も16も楽しんでいただければ嬉しいですと、ファイナルファンタジー16のプロデューサーの吉田さんからコメントを預かってきております。
So, again, we'd like you to think of this collaboration as kind of an introduction to the world of Final Fantasy XVI for all of our Final Fantasy XIV players. We can't wait for you to get your hands on this new content, and we're currently developing alongside Final Fantasy XVI DLC and the PC version. And of course, we got
Promote FF16
the
as
okay
well.
from the producer, and he told us
Play
that,
Final Fantasy
it was
16.
okay to go. So, we're going to do it.
ありがとうございます。では、ちょっとここでお知らせを最後、基調講演ではあるんですが、させてください。
Okay, so next up we have a final announcement.
クラウドデータセンターというもののテスト、我々進めております。
Right, for the NA
as I
here.
talked about
Okay, November.
recently, we have a cloud server, cloud data center stress test coming up.
今まで、皆さんがプレイしてくださってい
All
る、
YOLO on it.
データセンターというのは物理で、出来上がってるんですが、今回クラウドというたくさんの、マシンをつなぎ合わせてこうちょっとね動的に、大きくしたり小さくしたりできる、それをクラウドってよく呼ぶんですけど、それによってこうサーバーの拡張性が柔軟になるっていうクラウドデータセンターでプレイヤーの皆さんにぜひテストをお願いしたいです。
All right. Basically, up until now, all of our data centers have been using physical servers. And we want to do this test with the cloud servers.
Cloud data
to make it
centers are also
easier
just
to
as
expand
bad
these.
when you think
And
about
so,
it.
to help do this, we need your help with the test.
5年前から検証スタートして、
The irony that he's telling this to the European crowd, it's only for NA.
いろんな企業さんと組んで構築してきたんで
For
す
the
けど、
moment.
クラウドデータセンターでプレイしたとき、実際にはどんな負荷がかかるのか、どんな問題が出るのか、ぜひ洗い出しをさせてください。
So we have spent the past several years exploring this possibility of expanding our data centers via the cloud servers, and we're at a point now that we need your help to help us with, find out any kind of things and issues that may occur.
これからもファイナルファンタジー14どんどん拡張していくために、ぜひ皆さんのお手伝い、お力をお貸しいただきたいです。
With the irony,
And we would deeply
this is only in
appreciate
NA
your
right now.
participation, as it will help us continue to expand our game and our community.
その概要こちらになります。
So we're going to talk a little bit about what this test entails.
Oh boy.
東海岸で、実際にクラウドデータセンターを行うんですが、アメリカのただヨーロッパ側からのテストもぜひお願いしたい
50
です。
minutes ago, we can all feel rich for a
The
moment.
test will be conducted via our North American East Coast data center. That said, we encourage players from all over the world near Japan to join the test.
そうですね、もちろん
Oh,
日本
of
の
course,
方も
because
ぜ
he
ひよ
wants
ろ
to
しくお願いします。
test everyone.
Players from Japan as well, you're welcome to join.
新規キャラクターのみ、作成可能で、テスト終了時
They
に申
just
し訳ありま
want
せん、
people
デ
to
ータ
run
は一
through-
旦ワイプさせていただきます。
All right, so we're going to be asking players to create new characters for the test, but unfortunately, we're going to have to wipe those characters after the test is over.
その他いくつかちょっと制
I
約
will
があ
have
る
a
んですが、
temporary seventh
キャラクターを
character.
作った際にですね、メインクエストや各ジョブのレベルをアップさせる冒険録、このキャラクターにプレゼントさせていただきます。
And as you can see, there are several other restrictions, but to help players jump right into the test right away, we will be offering Tales of Adventure for all the main scenario and all the main jobs.
ギルも5000万ギルお渡しします。
And also going to give you 50 million gil.
ぜひ皆さんでですね、皆さんは自由にいろんなコンテンツをマッチングしてプレイしていただければいいだけです。
Again, we won't be asking players to play a certain way. We just need to have you come in
Move
and
around
enjoy
on a
as
new
much
server.
content as possible.
はい、ぜひ皆さんでさまざまなコンテンツプレイしていただけると大変助かります。
And again, we hope that you all join us in this test.
I will
どうか
temporarily have a
皆さんの
seventh
お力
character.
ぜひ14のためにお貸しください。
Again, this is for 14, this is for our future, and we hope to see you join the test.
さあ、僕の基調講演もいよいよ終わろうとしておりますので、今回このドントレール黄金のレガシー、もちろん、ファイナルファンタジーシリーズイメージアート数々ねお描きいただいている天野先生にも今回ドントレーラーイメージイラスト描いていただいてます。
All right, so before we wrap things up this morning, there's one last slide I'd like to show you. All new Dawn Trail artwork by the one, the only Yoshitaka Amano.
A monodron artwork, of course. Please look forward to it now.
Something about this artwork reminds me a lot of the original Final Fantasy III artwork.
天野先生も、非常にノリノリでいつもファイナルファンタジー14イメージイラスト描いていただいておりますので、今回もものすごいスピードで仕上げていただきました。
And Amano-san really enjoys making artwork for Final Fantasy XIV, and he created this in a short amount of time.
さて、欧州ファンフェスティバル、スタートを飾る基調講演として、僕の、トークセッションでしたが、今日お話しできるのはここまでとなります。
All right, that's all for today's keynote. I can't say any more.
この先の
What a fun and exhilarating last hour and a half of my life.
ぶちまけていくのは、日本のファンフェスで
We
行
will
わ
be getting
せ
more
ていた
from
だきたいと思いま
Tokyo.
す。
But I will be able to talk more when we see you again next at our keynote at Tokyo Fan Festival.
It's 5:30. What am I doing with my life?
ではこのままオープニングセレモニーの方に移っていきたいと思います。
All right, so now it's time to move into our opening ceremony.
そのオープニングに際してですね、
You need both swords for the opening ceremony.
いやもうクリッカーいらないからさ。
Ah, okay. Weapon change.
今回ロンドンのファンフェス、ね、ここから開幕していきますが、とてもスペシャルなゲストにお越しいただいております。
All right, but before we move to the opening ceremony, I first need to summon a very important guest here with us for
We're
Fanfest.
gonna watch the opening
ファイナルファン
ceremony
タ
for
ジー
shits
シリ
and
ーズの
giggles.
生みの親、
The father
record it.
of Final Fantasy.
ヒロノブ坂口。
Oh, to meet Sakaguchi would be a dream.
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。
いやーもう14プレイ始めてくださって2年以上ですよね。
もうガチで。
So it's been about 2 years since you started Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh yeah,
ここ
hardcore.
ここみんな非課線なんですよね。
So everybody here is a warrior of light?
ウォーリアーブライト。
すみません、仲間です。
Yeah, I am one of
仲間です。
you.
まだ2年のちょっと新人ですけど仲間です。
Although I've only been playing for 2 years, so I'm rather new to the scene.
Has it already been 2 years since you started playing?
ほぼインして14が僕の生活の 30% ぐらいを占めている。もう本当に14万歳。
So I've been logging in every day, and I think it takes up about a third of my life, basically. So I just love 14.
いや
まあぜひ今日から2日間皆さんとのミート&グリートもありますし、今日明日ステージにも、特別コーナ
ー、はい
ーご用意してますので、
はい、
ぜひですね最後までプレイヤーのもう本当光の戦士として来たっておっしゃってましたんで。
Sakaguchi-san will be here with us for the next 2 days for stages, for signing sessions. So if you see him, please, sir, to make you say hello because he's one of us.
あ、今日はね。一つ
He's one of us. He's the coolest person. He's
Oh,
one
there's
of
one thing I
us.
wanted to mention. I wanted to show
Yoshida-san.
my gratitude to you, Yoshida-san.
カッパありがとうございます。
Thank you for that in
The handshake.
costume.
もうカッパ最高でございます。
I love that outfit. Thank you so much for that.
カッパのコスプレ作りましょうか。
So do we need to make some cosplay for you for that?
やりましょうか。
Yes, please.
Sakaguchi
じゃあ
cosplaying
改め
Viper
まして
Wind.
光の戦士の皆さん、放送を見てる皆さんにも一言何かご挨拶お願
All
い
right,
できますか。
so do you have a message for us here as well as everyone watching on the stream?
もう本当に世界中の方が見てらっしゃる。
見てらっしゃいます。はい。
Everybody around the world is watching, huh?
Yeah.
カッパありがとう。
Thank you for the kappa imp outfit.
まあ本当にこれだけ大勢の人でもちろん見てる方、まあそういう みんなとその14の中で出会えて一緒に冒険できるっていう本当にこの素晴らしい場所だと思うので、14
I hear what he has to say.
本当になんだろう、心から感謝したいと思います。本当にこれからもみんなで冒険しましょう。本当にありがとうございます。
And so there's so many people watching here as well as on the live stream, and it's just amazing to think how we can meet with each other in Final Fantasy XIV and go on our adventure together. It's such a wonderful place, this Final Fantasy XIV. So I really want to show my gratitude from the bottom of my heart. I would love to continue on this journey with you all.
さあではこれから2日間皆さん盛り上がっていきますので、ここからは開発チーム運営チームのみんなも登場してオープニングセレモニーに移っていきたいと思います。
Alright, so let's have a great 2 days. And to help us, let us welcome to the stage our development and operations team.
We're just gonna watch this part because I can. It's not like I'm going anywhere else.
Welcome to Fan Festival 2023 in London. My name is Tasha. Some of you might recognize me as Kiwi Kopo from EU Community Team, and I will be your host for this event. This is actually my first time on stage at Fan Festival, so I'm super excited and honored to be here, and I look forward to spending the next 2 days with you all. But that's enough from me, because please give a very warm FanFest welcome to our lovely folks coming in all the way from Japan, our dev team.
皆さん、はじめまして、テクニカルアーティストの岡下と申します。
Hello everyone, it's nice to meet you. I am Tatsuya Okahisa, a technical artist.
本日はこの後の開発パネルに参加する予定です。
So today's plan for me is to speak at the developers panel later today.
テクニカルアーティストって何だろうって思われた方はぜひこの後の開発パネルをご覧ください。
If you're wondering what a technical artist is, I hope you watch the developers panel later.
グラフィックスアップデートの内容も盛りだくさんでお届けしたいと思います。
We'll be talking about some of the elements that are going into the graphical updates as well.
2日間楽しんでいきましょう。よろしくお願いいたします。
Let's have fun this next 2 days. Thank you so much.
はい、皆さんこんにちは。バックグラウンドアーティストの志田正人と申します。
Hello everyone, my name is Masato Shida. I am a background artist.
皆さん楽しんでますか？
Is everybody having fun so far?
私は、時差ボケで正直眠いです。
Me, I'm suffering from jet lag, so I'm quite sleepy right now.
今回はですね、岡久さんと一緒に開発パネルをやります。
So I'm here with Mr. Okahisa to do the development panel.
ステージ上で眠らないように気をつけますので。
I will be very careful not to fall asleep while I'm on stage.
またすぐお会いしましょう。よろしくお願いします。
I will see you very soon. Thank you again.
Hey everybody, I spent so much time prepping for the keynote, I kind of forgot to make a speech for the opening ceremony. But I'm really excited to be back in London. I love being a part of all of this, meeting all of you. We have some great interpreters that are going to be handling this stuff on stage. That means I get to spend a lot of time down on the floor. If you see me, want to take a selfie, want to hug me, let's do it. I'm here for you. Let's have a great time. Thank you.
正義総研、ファイナルファンタジー14サウンドディレクター Please welcome Fan Festival 2023 in London。
それさっき俺言ったやつ。
That's what I already said. I already said that.
ですね、ここから日本語でいきます。
Pardon me for starting in Japanese from here.
新しいトレーラーの音楽はいかがでしたか？
I wanted to ask, what did you think of the new music in the music in the new trailer?
Thank you, thank you. 本日のファンフェスティバルいらっしゃった皆さん、本日はなんとピアノコンサートがございます。
So, for those attending today's Fan Festival sessions, we will be having a piano concert later today.
そして明日はプライマルズのロックコンサートがあります。
And then tomorrow we will have the Primals perform in a rock concert.
Let's have a fun!
Hello everyone. My name is Tuliyollal, your global community processor here, also known as a Fox Clone. Nice to meet you. コミュニティチームモルボルこと室内です。お久しぶりです。So actually, the London is personally a very special place for me personally because back in 2004, I was actually living in London to bring up the European service of Final Fantasy XI, and after around 20 years. I finally revealed a new alliance with Series A Cross of Valdio. So now I'm very feeling old officially. 個人的にはですね、ロンドンすごい思い出深い年でして、2004年頃ロンドンに住んでまして、ヨーロッパのファイナルファンタジー11のサービスを立ち上げるために住んでたんですけど、まさか20年経ったらここでね、14で新しい11のアライアンスレードが発表されるとは。まあそれは年も取ったなと思うところでございます。So yeah, so anyway, I will be wandering around all around the venue for next 2 days. So let's have fun together. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Heather and I will be interpreting for some of the stages at the London Fanfest. It is my first time on stage at a Fanfest and I'm super excited. I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you. And I would just like to say a quick hello to everyone on the stream as well. 配信をご覧になっている皆さん、こんにちは。ヘダルと言います。今回のロンドンファンフェスで一部のステージの通訳をさせていただきます。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
Hello everyone, I'm me here from the Los Angeles office of Square Enix. I'll also be helping translate some of the stage panels. I hope we all have fun the next 2 days. Thank you so much.
さあ、それでは2日間盛り上がってまいりましょ
う。All right, let's have a great 2 days.
Let's enjoy Fan Festival!
So, who here is excited for Dawn Trail? Oh, hello.
Oh, give me a sec. Okay, now it's working. Hello, Warriors of Light, online and in our audience. Sorry for the short delay, Tasha. I'm Julia from the EU community team. You might know me as Vistenya from the German community streams, and I'll be co-hosting with Tasha today.
Yes. Hello, Julia. Now that I think about it, it's actually already been almost 5 years since the last physical FanFest in Europe, right?
That's right. Paris FanFest was in 2019. So it really has been a long time, and we're so excited to be back here with you.
Yes, so now before we forget, let's just quickly go over what's going to be on stage today.
Sounds great.
First off, we're going to have a dev panel with 3 members of our dev team talking about all things environmental in Final Fantasy XIV. Then after that, we'll have our game show, Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire, with 8 super amazing content creators.
That's right. The 2 of us are actually hosting that one, so I'm really excited for it. But after that, it gets even better with Welcome to Naki's Room, with Yoshi P himself, of course, and our special guest, the founding father of Final Fantasy, Hironobu Sakaguchi. It's going to be a great one. Make sure you don't miss it. And after that, we're going to end the evening on a relaxing note with a beautiful piano performance by Keiko.
That's right. I hope you look forward to it, and make sure you check your event guide for a full list of descriptions of the events today.
That's right. Oh, and one last thing. We would like to give a huge shout out to our wonderful sponsors for this event. First of all, thank you to PlayStation for providing the gaming area with PlayStation 5 consoles.
We'd also like to thank Alienware for not only powering our battle challenge, but also our stage events with their PCs and peripherals.
And last, but certainly not least, we would also like to thank Secret Labs for providing us with their Secret Labs Titan Evo gaming chairs, which you will be seeing both on stage and in the gaming areas. Thank you so much for your support. We truly appreciate it.
Yep, our teams all worked really hard on setting up all of the stage events and like all the special games in the back. So hard that we actually got locked in accidentally in the venue last night.
She's not joking. I saw a message in our group chat at 1 a.m. It was wild.
It was fine. I got out eventually. So anyway, so don't wander up too far though, by the way. Even though, okay, I forgot to say this, but now the events are officially open in the back.
That's right. You'll find our beautiful city-states in the back here. You can make your way there slowly, no pushing, no panicking. You have 2 full days to explore. And please, mind your belongings. You do not want to lose that goodie bag. If you've already had a look inside, you'll find a couple of gold coins. You can use these to get crafting materials in the crafting corner. It's great.
That's right. Now, we're going to go into a short break, but at 12:30, I believe, yes, we'll have our dev panel. Like I said, it's going to be with 3 dev members on all things environmental. You don't want to miss this. It will be a 2-hour show, so make sure you stay hydrated and grab some snacks and be back for the show.
That's right. However, if you're not fully caught up with the main scenario quest, there might be a spoiler or 2. So if you're really aware of that, if you want to be careful, maybe make sure you put on some headphones or something to avoid that. But otherwise, enjoy the show.
Yep, we'll see you in about 40 minutes. And until then, have a fantastic Fan Festival!
Okay, and with that, I was just waiting for the opening bit to be done, because it felt awkward if I cut it off mid, but I didn't really say anything, because I didn't want to say anything. With that, I can go contemplate my existence and how it is now 6 a.m. And I woke up to 3... No, I can do math. Yeah, no, it was 3 hours ago. I can go contemplate all this new Dawn Trail information. I am really looking forward to it, though, while I make a spiel here at the end. I am really looking forward to it. Viper looks really fun. We were all wrong about it being Corsair. Which just goes to show, I wasn't even sold on it being Corsair either, really, because they pulled out no G-Job. With Reaper. They've proven all they need is a base weapon concept, and they can run with it. but it's gonna be great. And as Yoshi P said 3 times, I will look forward to it. Probably. Though I am excited for the Alliance Trade, the FF11 collab. I've never played 11, but you know, I know enough about it. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Very Final Fantasy I get it now, because we're going back to FF11. Plus Torgal FF16 collab. Teehee. With that though, I will end this Reactions with Pengu here. It's 6 AM and I'm gonna go question my life.